Now to a big story. Amid the HMPV outbreak in China, India has confirmed its first 2 cases. The ICMR has detected 2 cases of the human metapneumovirus in Karnataka. An 8-month-old baby and a 3-month-old baby have been identified to have been detected with HMPV. The babies are in a private hospital in Bengaluru and they do not have any international travel history. Now this comes amid an HMPV outbreak in China where hospitalizations are on the rise, especially in children. Let me go across to Neha, who's joining us with more details. Neha, this is definitely a matter of concern, even though the government says there's no cause for panic. Yes, given the fact that these babies did not have any travel history, it's evident that the virus, as the government has pointed out, is already in circulation in the environment.
Well, yes, in fact, we must make this quite clear that the Karnataka government, of course, right now has said that there's no need to panic at this point, that yes, there is an 8-month-old baby that may have been detected here with the HMPV virus. However, whether this is the same strain as that's being identified in China or not is something that's not yet confirmed. Secondly, as far as, of course, the ICMR is concerned, the Karnataka state government here says that they've had a word with the ICMR who said that at this point, there's no need for specific testing to be done, whether in an NIV lab or in an ICMR approved lab, and that there's no need for the genome sequencing at this point. Having said that, the Karnataka Health Minister here has called for a meeting of all the health officials here to try and ascertain whether there's extra precautions that need to be taken right now. And most importantly, the government has declared that as of right now, this isn't a public health emergency. Moreover, as far as the condition of this 8-month-old baby here is concerned, it's said to be out of danger here. There's no need of worry, is what the doctors reportedly at the private hospital too have stated. But with that being said, yes, of course, at this point, the government is holding a meeting to try and ascertain whether there is a need for testing of people who are showing these symptoms of the HMPV virus, whether there's a need for genome sequencing, and the fact that this particular virus here in concern is reportedly prevalent in the population already, as 0.8% is what the health officials have said. We'll, of course, really have to wait and see how this pans out and what further measures, if at all, are going to be put in place.
Now, what are the doctors you have spoken to saying at this point? Especially, we've got responses from doctors across the country, but what are the hospital authorities, Bengaluru themselves, saying? Is there any cause for concern, especially because in the minds of everyone, the obvious parallels are being drawn to what happened exactly 5 years ago at this time of the year with the outbreak of the COVID-19 virus in China?
Well, yes, Ashish, in fact, a statement that's come in right now from the, private hospitals and nursing homes association, or the FANA as it's, shortened, has in fact, suggested now that the private hospitals reportedly are working now with the government in this regard, that there's no need to panic or to worry at this point in time. The one case of this 8-month-old baby that's been detected, the baby's been moved out of the ICU also, is what they're saying. Symptomatic treatment is being done, and at this point that there's no need for people to be worried. But yes, of course, there is some amount of caution, or precaution rather, that needs to be taken as far as people reporting, flu-like symptoms are concerned. Whether this is, of course, basic hand hygiene, whether this is ensuring that, the treatment is done for symptoms of the cold. All of that is something that, of course, is being advised right now. But at this point, even the Private Hospitals Association here in the state advising that there's no need for the panic button to be pressed.